we need to talk about cultural appropriation, and this has to do with bubble tea or boba. And Simu Liu and Dragon's Den and my Ekonobi from Prager U. So, Simu Liu was recently on Dragon's Den as a guest judge, and there was this product called Bobba, which, you know how you spell the name Bob? A guy's name, and then an extra. And then this product that's called the Bobba. So it's boba with extra B, and it's made in Quebec by Caucasians, the Quebecers, or should I say Quebecois, as we're in Canada here. And Simu Liu is a big supporter of, and he likes to drink boba, bubble tea, and bubble tea that originates from Taiwan. Some people are saying Taipei, Taiwan, but there are other parts of like Taiwan, other towns and cities in Taiwan that they claim that they invented bubble tea. So there's like that argument over here, but the problem with Baba here is so they came in Dragon's Den, and they're trying to promote it as like an energy drink and a hydration drink, and so they're trying to do it as we made this product, and we can make this better than you Asians will ever make it. So Simu Liu got on the defensive side, and let's look at some footage, and we'll look at Amala Ekinovi's what she claims Simu Liu is wrong, but she's not Asian. So let's again, like I did with Drew Benson, the Asian fact check a person who is a Westerner, who is trying to correct an Asian who is defending Asian culture.
Conversation about cultural appropriation after a somewhat heated viral moment took place on a TV show known as Dragon's Den. Some entrepreneurs came to pitch their business, which I guess is a new version of boba slash bubble tea, and one of the investors was not.
Yeah, there was a raccoon on one label, and Simu Liu, yeah, born in China, but he immigrated to Mississauga, Ontario, Canada, with his parents. So she's a proud Chinese Canadian. Say what you want, and you think you know everything about in any Chinese culture. Guess what? You're gonna have to like fight him in argument, in debate. Because especially Western people in history class, and world history. Unfortunately, you know, Canada, USA does not have a long historic background. It's multicultural, multi ethnic, it's made up of different cultures from Europe, from Asia to Africa, and other countries, South America, Central America, Pacific Coast. Well, USA is they're you got accustomed to how U.S. A style of life. Canada may is more opening for different cultures to celebrate their own traditions. That's why USA has so many problems, and they always drag Canada into like all the problems that they started.
Having it and called them out for cultural appropriation. Did you like this?
Yes.
I thought it was fine, but I'm concerned about this idea of disrupting or disturbing bubble tea because it's something that's
Why?
very
They're
near.
giving new takes on things?
Sure.
I'm making my own version of something someone created. But are you paying homage to these people who created something that is from their background? I know we've seen people from a different racial and ethnic backgrounds running businesses that technically you would expect maybe a certain person from that original culture to that racial background or ethnic background to be running that business, but if the person has enough knowledge and if they actually went to like that country themselves, such as this, for example, in New York City, there was this sushi shop. A white mom and her daughter were running, and people were very concerned that hey, this sushi shop is run by white people. I want to go to a white like an Asian run sushi shop instead of one run by someone who isn't Asian. Yeah, but if the mom, like, literally, she said, actually admitted that this happened. This was on the news, like, earlier in this year, that she actually learned the craft by from like a Japanese person. So she's paying respect and how to like wrap the sushi and make the rolls and sushi sashimi and the rolls, and also the hand rolls and other typical items on the sushi shop menu that you would probably expect. If you can master all of that correctly and you are paying respect to the Japanese people, yeah, and you're not trying to do cultural appropriation and I'm just doing it for my own business. I don't care about the Asians, those kind of people. if you give respect to Asian people and you give original credit to the Asian people, you'll be fine. And those are the kind of people that we should be accepting in North America. That's what Simu Liu was talking about.
But I'm looking
not
at,
everything
I'm looking
has to
at
be
these
traditional.
two guys. No, but then there's also an issue of cultural appropriation. There's an issue of taking something that's very distinctly Asian in its identity
Yes.
and quote unquote making it better, which
Correct.
I have an issue with.
How many of our products in any given store on any given day are from a separate culture, created by somebody else of another culture, and there's absolutely no credit whatsoever given to the culture in which the product originated? Do we have to go through every single thing that we're utilizing, every single food that we're eating, and make sure we're giving proper and due credits to the culture?
Yes, we do. Hey, at least Canada does. Unlike moronic USA.
In which it originated? In my opinion, no. Looks like we're having yet another conversation about cultural appropriation after a somewhat heated viral moment.
And that is Mala Ekonobi, who is an a U.S. Citizen who is misled in culture, diversity, and USA. They don't even know their own 50 states. You will probably have come across a video where a person from another country asks questions to U.S. Citizens regarding geography, and they can't even answer. They probably don't even recognize Hawaii and Alaska, because those are detached. They don't even know anything much about European countries, Asian countries, African countries, South American, Central American, Pacific Coast. And when they're traveling internationally, some of them they act like, oh, the world circles around us, so I can act like how I act in my home country. So, and this is why the rest of the world they don't like. People from USA. So if your citizenship says, oh, you're from USA, or if you're a permanent resident in USA, yeah, they don't like you. If you're someone who invented something based off something that was originally created outside USA, and claim that people convince people that this is like the legit thing, such as pizza. Actual legit pizza. If you actually want to try it, you have to go to like the country of Italy in Europe, and so it's basically cheese and tomato sauce and some basil and some spices, and that's how it is. That's pizza. You want a confirmation? Just ask. Next time you see Martin Garrix at a concert, ask him. His favorite pizza city is in Naples. Makes good ones, as he says. Now you see Hawaiian pizza, pepperoni pizza, and all these other kind of pizza. Yeah, those are like ingredients that was found in those countries in North America or Asia. So if someone from USA tried to say something to someone like at least Gordon Ramsay, has his knowledge, because he travels to different countries and learns the techniques and different cultures and how they make their food. At least Gordon Ramsay can identify if that's actually, this is like this. Oh, this is like Western style pizza, and this is original Italian pizza. The clothing you're wearing, chances are, yeah, made in India, Bangladesh, Indonesia, China, because it cheaps the cost of like lower on there, so they make it and then they ship it, and then USA sells it to international markets. That's why you don't see the original credits unless if you actually like lift up your like shirt or like a piece of clothing and the tag. Yeah, I believe you're not supposed to snip it off unless if it's like that security thing, that chip. Chances are, yeah. I think this is probably made in China, I guess. Anyways, they'll say something like that. So you gotta give credit, because those people who work in factories, yeah, they get low pay compared to and if you compared to what you pay for, like you get paid for whatever your job, the job you have. Yeah, consider yourself lucky. Oh yeah, that iPhone you probably have and is watching this video. Yeah, guess what? Parts made in China, shipped to USA, and then assembled in USA and international markets. Same thing. People like Chinese food, and that's why you have like Panda Express, which is a Chinese based USA fast food company. There's a few in Canada, but most of them Panda Express is in USA. So basically, it created by Chinese Canadian and Chinese Americans, and yeah. It's interesting how some people they're trying to like, Westerners they endorse anything Asian made, from the food from the technology, anything made by us, K-pop, K-drama, and we even accept people from USA and Canada and Australia into our music labels that exist over in South Korea and mainly in Seoul, and then they'll make boy bands and girl groups. Most of the members are Korean, but the rest of the members are outside. Yeah, the people they endorse Asian pop, but they don't really respect the people. If those people put on like regular clothing, like probably like you do in public, and not designer clothes or like what their management is, wear this, walk like this, dress, you know, do your like makeup like this. It's a lost cause. And Japanese video games. Oh yeah, Japan, they get picked on easy. People love video games, and most the video games that you play most of them are from Japan. Yeah, people like Johnny Somali go over to Japan and they think and go Hiroshima, Nagasaki. USA is better than you. In their in a in their own country. Yeah, this is why Mount Fuji had been closed off from foreigners, because of people who are just from outsiders who come to Japan to climb Mount Fuji. And they just leave trash there, and the country of Japan that they're disappointed. People they're destroying, they're littering on our UNESCO our only UNESCO heritage site. Sorry, we're closing it for the rest of the year because of you people who won't pick up after you. The tea that you drink, Asians, we're the best at it. That's why, give us some damn respect, okay? Makeup, oh yeah, we're number one. You could try to make any copycat makeup brand, but we're the best at it. Plastic surgery, come to South Korea. Chinese women, most of them come to South Korea for like a facelift or a nose job. Yeah. Or a woman that they just want to look pretty, and then if you walk down the streets of Seoul, and no matter which district, yeah, you'll see like big displays, like you're walking down Broadway, but in Korea, yeah, it's everywhere. We have it more than you, New Yorkers. At Toronto for extra credit. So yeah, pay some respect, shall you? And also regarding the tea, again, India has their own different tea. Thailand has their own tea. And this is all because you guys didn't have like a culture of your own, so you endorse other people's culture and wreck it. And that's why people like Simu Liu, and also me, I wasn't very happy when hearing stuff like this happened. Seriously, if someone tried to say that they can make Korean food better than the best chef in South Korea, oh, bring it on. And oh yeah, by the way, if you say something like anything disrespectful, especially if you're someone who is visiting as a tourist in the country of China. China, even back in the old kingdom days, China, they were number one in power. Not Russia or the Soviet Union. It was China. So that's how China stole Mongolia's hot pot and tried to claim it as their own. some Korean products, Korean labels and everything. It says made in China. Because we grow our own own a pepper because back before the World War II, we didn't grow our own peppers. We instead used bean paste instead as dip for dipping certain vegetables and also making it for soups and stew. And then when the USA came and brought those kind of products, we started growing our own. And then China, they try to copy. Yeah, they copy everyone. We're not even sure if Elon Musk, that guy who looks like Elon Musk, is he real? Someone from China, please tell us. Yeah, tell us if he's real. We gotta know. And especially the country of the bigger continent of Asia, all the way from the north to the south to the west to the east, and the parts of Pacific coast, those Asian countries, all Asian countries, respect your elders. Get them manners, kid. That's why if you're a Westerner, whether you're white or you're African, brown or black skinned, African American or African Canadian, and you're an Asian family, if you ever get the chance to visit an Asian family's household, bow and say hello. We don't shake hands or anything like that. We don't kiss like the French, some European countries do. Bow in respect. And also, when you say goodbye, also, same thing. You say, yeah, they're known to be copycats and try to make their own version of stuff. And but because of some a lot of problems that they have, and other countries, USA, blah blah, USA this, USA that. Oh, stop with your stupid damn problems. Stop bringing us the rest of the world into your problems that don't have to do with us. And that's why some USA citizens, when they travel internationally, they get stickers and Canadian flags onto their backpacks and luggage to identify as their northern neighbors. But hey, us Canadians, we don't have to deal with our eastern neighbors, which is Denmark. we had the whiskey war with which was basically a tiny little feud. Who wants to own this island? Hey, because they were because dividing the international borders, and then there was this a little island called the island, and Canada and Denmark had a border after Denmark claimed Greenland and Iceland as their own. So over the years, Canada, they would go to that island, and they would stick the Canadian flag on the ground and leave Canadian whiskey. And then Denmark would they would, hey, the Canadians were here, and they would bring schnapps, and they would drink Canadian whiskey and stick their Danish flag. This would go on back and forth until Russia attacked Ukraine. So just Canada and Denmark, both being part of both being part of countries, part of United Nations and NATO. They shook hands, and they decided 60-40. So Denmark got most of the island, while 40% is to Canadians. Yeah, no bloodshed, no arguing. It was just like a friendly, hey, kids on the playground just playing around with each other. If only USA's Civil War was like that. Whatever the North was making, they would stick it there, and the South was making, they would stick it there, back and forth, until one side gives up. But free the slaves. But African Americans, yeah. It was until around the late 1900s, that and them and the women and Asians living in USA. Yeah, we learned it in high school. You guys didn't. You guys had to wait a little longer. And here's one country that really does not like USA. If and if someone like Johnny Somali or anyone who tries to toy around with an Asian country, USA #1 in the world. Just wait until President Xi, the communist president and leader, decides what to do with you. Because China. Remember when the live action version of the Mulan movie was filmed in China, close to a concentration camp where people from Nepal were they were being held hostage there. Yeah. Once China was exposed about, yeah, they weren't too happy about that. Oh yeah, and insult China, saying a post like "fuck China" or China sucks with the X instead of CKS, or calling them an offensive term that is offensive not just to China but Korea, and I don't know about Japan, but maybe them too. It's a certain word that has to do with China, Japan, Korea, and Japanese people's eyes. I'm not going to say what it is, but it's just as offensive as saying the N word to African American, African Canadian, or an African. And by the way, if you're African American or African Canadian, and if you say "What up, my N word" to an African, that's not a dear hello. That's actually an insult to them. I saw a video online and regarding an African man from an African country from the, I forget which country, but maybe Nigeria or maybe South Africa or maybe more southern, because that's where most of the people who are dark skinned or brown skinned, those African people from any African continent people, because the north, that's where Shakira and J Balvin are from, and their skin color is white, and Latino gang. So it's just unfortunate that this kind of act is still happening, and this is from fellow Canadians. Me and Simu Liu, yeah, we're from the motherland, Asia. Different. He's from China. I'm from Korea, and we're not too far from each other. But yeah, the fact that us Ontarians have to deal with Quebecois people who are white and they're not Asian. Asian descent or from Asia. It's just it just makes us feel just like how back in 2021 Korean Canadian DJ Tabian, you know, for him for his common collabs with people like Trevor Christensen, aka Santa Sky. Yeah, he collabed with him a lot, and also Tabin Lee. He also collabed with William Black a lot, and Denver DJ Millennium Nick Miller. So when coronavirus pandemic was starting and people like Donald Trump were throwing words, offensive words, and blaming it on China and anyone who is Chinese American or looks Chinese, which means Eastern Asians, Northeast, Southeast, and East. So Tabin, he posted on Twitter back when Twitter was called Twitter, not X. This was before Elon days. This was Jack Dorsey days. So Tabin, they posted. People endorse the Asian culture, but don't respect Asian people. That pretty much sums this video up. I've been saying this a lot, and people that they don't respect the Asian people, but anything that the Asians have ever made or like created, like such as like food, the culture, the entertainment. Yeah, they'll just take it all in, but they won't. And not just Asians in North America from Canada or USA, but also people in England and also Australia too. We've had reports of hate crimes over there. Whether you're an Asian or Asian descent, male, female, trans, yeah. We've always been people endorse our culture, but they don't respect their Asian people. And what Bobba creators, what they should have done is our take on boba tea. Otherwise, it's cultural appropriation, and anyone like and Mal Economy who sided with that the lady in pink purple suit, that lady. Are you literally trying to say an FU to the Asian culture? no wonder Asians have problems with people who don't have like proper respect for their ancestors or show their manners. And even from an Asian household, I can actually clarify this is actually a true thing, and that's why if you watch that Disney animated movie Turning Red, which came out in 2022, that Maylin Lee, 13-year-old girl from Chinatown, downtown Toronto. Yeah, terrible example. As a Chinese Canadian she's second generation and yeah, terrible example of and I have met Chinese Canadian people in person, and they've been very respectful and you know, proud of their Asian heritage, and didn't let any racism get in their way. And if you are a person who knows an Asian person, please tell people who don't have like the proper education, dude, stop it, or girl, that's offensive. Like, that's cultural appropriation, and and since Amala Akinobi is from USA, this is far right, far left. That kind of like stuff is going to be thrown around a lot. That is just, is someone self squabbling? I don't know, but yeah, no, that's not how things work around here. If since they made their drinks and the Boba ingredients came directly from Taiwan, they should say product product made from Taiwan. If your product did not include any label like that, it violates Health Canada rules, and Chinese community and Asian community and Taiwanese community, and yeah, just about any Asian who probably saw that Dragon's Den episode with the guest Simu Liu as a judge. Yeah, there have that clip has been all over Instagram and Facebook, and I've seen it already like 5 times already, and thank you, Next Shark, and Benny Luo, the owner of Next Shark, an Asian American Pacific Islanders news website. So, fellow Canadians, especially those in Quebec, don't support that company that made Bobba. Because if we do appreciate that you guys have appreciation for Asian culture, but and you're endorsing it, but pay some respect and actually give us cred.